traffic, top ends 130 vacated, runway 34 at Foxtrot, taxi, Tango, Alpha, Sierra into the gate. Over.
Oops. Shut that there. H129 to cell 559 TSAT. Hola. VNav. Let's go 370. Oh man. Runway 34. Oops. There you go. X37. So Sydney, Melbourne to Sydney, and we're using just the left-hand tanks. There is this third tank, but because we're still in takeoff, the crossfeeds won't open. And if there's still fuel in there, we'll just ditch it. We'll make the aircraft a bit funny, but see what happens. It's all experimentation. So we'll go off runway 34. Dosa 1 departure. Everything's set, I think. Flaps are good. Let's just check the map. So we're the aircraft in the middle. Just step through. Yep, that makes sense. Yep. Takes that. And we get the wings for the arrival once we get there. Yeah, let's do a pushback. Parking brakes off. Oh, actually, I thought that it looked a bit weird. If you look at the buildings, they're not straight. But because we're wings heavy, you can actually see on here that the wings aren't actually level. That's because we've got heaps of fuel in the side wing. Yeah, let's do a little turny. Oh, there's a plane there. Plane. So there's no ATC on today at the moment, which is handy, so we can just do whatever we want. Yep, just double checking. Which one's that? Push to talk, control. Okay, I'll do. Man, this looks weird. So looking up there and looking down that way. Yeah, if this is normal, you'd worry about it. But company regulations, we don't worry about anything. Yeah. What else to do? Traffic call. Traffic Melbourne, Compass 7363, taxis runway 34 departing to the north. Actually, we need some more fuel in that list. So tank 1's as full as it gets. Tank 2 we'll chuck in, we'll go 50 tonnes with our little drive-by fuel tank. It's just following us. Oop, we're going a bit fast now. So we pretty much want as much fuel as we can get, so we'll chuck in some extra fuel as well in our reserve tanks. Oop.
Melbourne traffic, 7A, pushback from standard Delta 14 facing south.
So hopefully the plane will get us to Sydney. Should do, it's a normal plane. Nothing wrong with this thing. Oh, that's great. And we're flying in the daytime even though it's actually nighttime, but that's so we can actually see what we're doing. So once we take off, hopefully the crossfeeds will open. So we can get the right tank to feed everything. Okay. Oops. Melbourne traffic, Compass 7363 is taking off runway 34. Traffic Melbourne. Okay. Here we go again. Oop. Okay, let's get all this engines going. Auto throttle engaged. All looks good. And away we go, down the runway. Rotating. Man, get those wings level.
Bank angle.
Oop.
Bank angle.
Gee, it's gonna be fun already. Let's get our point marker. Oh gee. Okay, at least we're stable. I could just get the autopilot to do all this, but oh yeah, positive rate. Let's get the gear going.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Gear's coming up. I hope. Okay.
Melbourne traffic, Etihad 78,
Yeah.
34 via Alpha.
Whoop. Watch out, sailboat. Flaps 5.
Climb.
So that's chucking on autopilot. It'll do a better job. Let's go direct Sally. No point flying to the left any further. It's just going to turn anyway. Yeah, cross feeds. Okay, I don't need to look out the window anymore. We know we're up in the air. So pretty much these cross feeds have opened. So pretty much everything's running off this tank. So I wonder if I can actually... Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. And nozzles are on. Oop, hang on. Let's turn that back off. So the reserves. So the reserves pumping back into number 2. Just so it still has fuel. I just gotta get this right. Nozzle 1. So we don't want to turn this on, and we'll turn that off. And that's already on. So I'm just working out this fuel dumping stuff. Interesting. So it only wants us... Maybe because there's a fuel imbalance, that's the only reason it doesn't want to dump from the right. Oh well, we're about to lose all that fuel on that side anyway. Oh, probably should get the flaps going again. Flaps come right up. Waypoint Sally electric TR unit 4. Anti-ice is on. Passing 10,000. Flaps are up. We're all good. Sweet. Oh, here we go. Hydraulic pressure engine number 2. Oh, let's chuck that over there. So all we got to do for this one, so we've just lost fuel pump, hydraulic pump number 2's quantity's low, as you can see down there. So let's go engine pump switch, turn that to off.
Melbourne traffic, S78 line of
So we're just trying to contaminate the system. So we got no altitude callouts as a guess. Could always check it, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, so we won't get the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 enunciations. Okay, so we're getting that hydraulic pressure at number 2. Hydraulic demand pump. Oh, that is on, so we want that to on. Engine pump switch off and don't accomplish hydraulic pressure. Engine 2. I think that's right. Oh yeah, that's the quantity line there. So it looks like it's not high enough to, if that's a grab. Oh, hang on, what's going on with the gear? Why is the landing gear coming down? Actually, I wonder if that's actually happening on. I wonder if that's happening on here. How do you do this? Camera. External. Man, the frame rate's terrible. Could do a belly barrel roll, that's what they're called. That speed's going crazy. But anyway, that's to do with the synchronization between the two simulators. That's not the actual speed. There you go. So gear disagree. I think we want to pull the gear lever up, but we'll go through it anyway. Choose one, landing gear ups. Choose one. Key position with so the landing gear's off. It's jammed off, which it isn't. Yeah, we have to slow down because otherwise we're going too fast. Let's go to the VNav page. So you got a little if you can see it there, it has extended to the fastest we can go. Actually, so it wants us to go that 270 knots. Which is going to be a little bit annoying. All Mach decimal 72. Oh, sorry, 882. Which is that one. Yeah, let's check the fuel. All the fuel on the right hand side is nearly all gone. I need timestamps. Cancel all that. Hang on, sorry, missed one. Yeah, fuel and balances are all good. Don't have to worry about all that. Yeah, I did see something on the status page. So we haven't looked at this. announced. So one electric. Okay, so it looks like we don't have the roll indications on the primary flight display. Oh dear. Let's... Hang on, what's going on here? Why is the plane doing this? Oh, hang on. We've lost an engine. We lost the engines. That's why that's happened. Oh, not again. Hang on. So we've still got power on. Let's get this. That's because we turned them off when we had. Yep, that's all good. All good. Auto start will kick in to restart the engines. Yep. Okay, so we want the. Actually, we don't want this one to work. We want everything powering off the main tanks #1, just to get them. Actually, no, we'll get it actually from the main tank, just to make it fun. So we'll keep the fuel in the far left side of the wing. Okay. So back to. Let's just check the co-pilot side. Co-pilot's got the same issue, which isn't a good sign. So, because it's saying that we're banking to the left, but we're turning to the right. So if we look at our even our standby is showing the same. What's going on here? Okay, we've lost engine #4. We'll just keep on there. Auto throttle's disengaged, we'll just restart it again. There we go. Okay, engine #4. So our attitude seems alright. I'll just put the gear up just to see if that'll bring that gear back up. So while that's going on, engine 4 failed. If engine 4 thrust lever back to idle, which is #4 confirmed. Back to idle. Fuel control switch cut off. Oops, there we go. Transponder, we want just the TA. Oh, dear. It's because we're flying that 279, so we might put out some flaps. This is what happened. That's okay. That's just the autopilot saying that. Need to get our speed back for the flaps. Oh, that might be the I wonder if that's the autopilot. So I'm just going to bring this map down a bit just so I can watch it a bit. Oops, sorry passengers. Okay, so let's go back up. I hope I don't have to hand fly this the whole way. That'll be annoying. Okay, let's have a go at #4 again. Do not accomplish engine shutdown. Restart is if if there is N1 no rotation, which there is. 18.6. So let's try starting it. Whoop. Go back to 6 and pull that out. There we go, we're getting start light going. That's good. So let's turn. Come on, let's turn around. Oopsie, a bit too much. Just monitoring the EGT for #4. It's going back down, which isn't a good sign, I don't think.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
It's alright. Let's bring this back up. Those
Bank
engines.
angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Okay, so I wonder if I take these. No. Just seeing if the autopilot kicks in. Does anything drastic. I'm going to actually chuck in some left-hand trim. Left-hand rudder trim. Just to make it a bit easier so I'm not forcing. Whoop. Don't climb too much. Okay, engine number 2 doesn't look, engine number 4 doesn't look like it's doing anything. Okay, let's go continue. VNAV engine out, so we're going to go flight level 310.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Slowly coming round. Oh, engine 4's on again, that's good. We got engine 4 again. That's very nice. I'll keep the flaps on anyway. So I'll grab the throttles and I'll rearm the. So we can say all engines again, but we still want our 270 knots
Bank angle.
in there. Bam. Okay, we've lost. Oh, because it wants us to. Man, what's these? What's wrong with the autopilot? No, we're flying these. Yeah, let's go to the attitude one, because that seems important. The plane is somewhat stable. ICAS messages, attitude. Captain's attitude indications disagree. So mine seems alright. Standby seems alright. Their one is 5 degrees lower. Once we get on track, we'll level it out and see what it looks like. So I might actually get the trim back to the right a little bit. Actually, that might be what's wrong with the autopilot, and I'll center it. Now that we've got all our engines again. Okay. Back to autopilot. Who wants to turn to the left? Which is incorrect. So it might even be the center. Let's go based on the left. No, same thing. Unless it's trying to go back to Dose. Back to whatever the waypoint before Dose was. No, it's definitely going Ebony. That's alright. Let's get a direct track. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? No, we're going the wrong way. Whoopsie. Sorry, autopilot, you were right.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Okay, let's go direct Ebony. Actually, no, we'll get a erase. We'll go on a heading. And then we'll see if we can intercept the track. Oh, we're going down. Of course. Yeah, let's go autopilot again now that we kind of know what to expect. So we're on the centre. So we'll go back to 370 now that we've got all our engines back. Okay, the landing gear didn't come up, so we'll put the gear back to off. Engine 4 good. See how fuel's going. Yep, fuel's going great. So, actually just looking at my primary flight display in the standby. Standby is showing about 6 degrees. Copilot's showing the same, so my one's actually inaccurate. So I'm actually going to switch my one to the center one, I think. No wait, flight director. Oh, that's the flight director. I want this one on the center. There we go. So the co-pilot, yeah, there we go. All good. Okay, so we're nearly on the heading. Yep, and so now all the messages seem to line up. Fuel pump, what's that? Yeah, we'll cancel that. Yeah, I think we're just going to fly flaps 1 the whole way. Just based on our speed there, 285, we can go to 285, so I might actually bump this up to 2. We'll go 265. Just to give it 5 knots of headroom. At least we've got a tailwind. I stay outside, there's the moon. Or the mun, whatever you want to call it. It's new moon at this time of year. Yeah. Okay, gear disagree, fuel quantity low. We got heaps of fuel. It's just that main number 3, I guess. Fuel pumps. I guess I want it on, so we might as well give it to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever, actually looks weird. Gear disagree. Yep. Fuel pressure engine 2. Oh, we got no indications on number 3. Interesting. None of the doors are open. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, it does. I don't know. Air conditioning's alright. Might be need a bit air conditioning down, so it's a bit cooler. Electricity's all good. Engines are all good. Yep, that's all good. And back to the status page. Okay, flying in the right direction this time. Thank you, autopilot. We'll zoom out so we get actual dial in. We'll actually dial in Canberra. So if I had that, dial in Canberra VOR or NDB, whichever one it is. I think it's a VOR, it's got it there. There we go. Oh wait, yeah, it's just off because we're on the inner turn. Oops. There you go, so Canberra is over there, but it is pointing in this direction. It should swing back around. Oh, actually no, that's Albury. No, wait. Yeah, we don't have the Albury one yet, so if we ditch this one, if we switch that to Melbourne. Yeah, yes, that was actually Albury. Oops, actually we'll delete that, so it's all automatic. So we'll actually turn that one off so we don't get confused, and we'll turn that one on. Actually, we'll just turn that one on anyway, because we know it's the only one on. Turn camber off. I do have it in the little down here as well. And we can actually set up a VOR right, turn on the noise when it comes in. Thanks, mate. That's Albury. VOR left. Let's go climb one. We'll climb. It still thinks. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway. Wonder if we'll actually get to 37,000. We'll just put our heading bug on route, just in case something happens. We know which way to fly. Let's get our winds. And we'll get our winds at Sydney. Request the ATIS. Chuck that in there, send the request off. Oh, the Sydney Tower online, how good's that? Bing bong. Let's print the message. Printer is busy. Here comes our piece of paper. Don't think you'll see this, but no. So the winds are 330 degrees, 9 knots. So I can safely assume that it should be 3-4 left. Let's just redo these. Might as well tune the tower, see what runways he's running. If it gets annoying, we can always tune off. We did trim it. No, actually, mine. No, we went right. Trim because the left wing's weighing us down a little bit. Center this sailboaty. And the plane's naturally wanting to go to the left. So So we'll chuck in some right. Did I send the request? Anyway. Next, Sydney. 3 for left, rivet 3. Bring rivet up to there. G-Dog now show, and we'll just go. Wind data's available. There's sausage. There we go. Route data load. So the autopilot's flying off. Oops. There we go. So the autopilot's flying off because I switched my reference to the center. What we see here is a pretty much what the autopilot's flying. Whereas if the autopilot wasn't flying, this should be the same as what the autopilot is. But because ours is faulty, we could choose to use the first officer's side, but then we wouldn't get that message that they're disagreeing. So the center's like the backup one that either one can use if the other one's reliable as well. Okay, let's chuck in some speeds just for his indications. Pretty sure we're on
Just
time.
521, are you ready for clearance?
We can get the runway from this.
Brisbane via Richmond 5 runway 2 for left, 5 departure, score code 45, correction 4405, converted 5,000 feet, score departure 122.8.
Just to confirm, is it 2-4 left?
Just 521, please understand, do you have a ICAL 4 in English? I said 3-4 left.
ICAL. We love it. And that was a really fast clearance too.
Alright, just 531, let's try this again for your clearance.
Go ahead, please.
Cleared to Brisbane via Richmond, Flatland route.
They must know each other.
3-4 left. Flying via sit to 5,000 feet. Score code 4405. Departures 122.8.
Just clear to Sydney, correction, clear to Brisbane via Richmond at 5 departure. Runway 34 left, climb additional 5,000. 4405, departures Uniform 122.8, just 571.
Okay.
521, read back correct and tell me okay.
Yeah, the plane's not really climbing anymore, so we're actually going to level out at 330.
Domestic 55, just 571.
Actually bring that back down.
521.
She's struggling. That just means we're within 1,000 feet of it.
Just 333, we see on the ground at
Quite a little change.
Just 333. Clear to Brisbane via the Richmond Flatland route. Runway 34 right, Sydney 2 departure. On departure is 5,000 feet. Score code 72221. And departure Unicom 122.8.
To the Sydney via Richmond Flatland route. 5,034 right, Sydney 2 departure. 751, just 333. Yes. Runway 323 for left, just 334.
And back to VNAV.
Just 333.
Let's go 270 knots again.
Runway 34 left, recleared, everything else remains the same. Richmond 5 departure.
Okay, the engines can have a little bit of a breather.
Sydney Tower, G'day, Qantas 500, request IFR to Brisbane.
Qantas 500, clear to Brisbane via the Richmond flight plan route. Runway 34 left, Richmond 5 departure, climb via 5,000 feet, scope code 4006, departure, Unicom 122.8.
Sounded like a duck.
So down Brisbane via the Richmond plan route, Richmond 5 departure, runway 34 left, climb via 5,000, scope 4006, departure frequency, Unicom 122.1, Qantas 500.
Qantas 500, read back correct. And can you confirm you're not leaking shit onto the apron?
Hello? What?
Swearing on frequency now.
Ha!
Just approaching through the cooking side, get bye-bye.
Just 521, pushback approved.
That's just 363, Casino.
Just 333, pushback approved.
Push back through, please, sorry. Just 521, posting, push, gauge, domestic 55.
Just 521, pushback approved, giving enough room for the company A320 to your south.
Give space for company traffic, just 521.
And Qantas 500, I just got information, sent you a Boeing 737, you're going to have to copy down a phone number, we're not allowing them to depart today.
Ooh. Grounded.
Qantas 500, are ready to copy the tower number.
What?
Qantas 500, are you ready to copy down the number?
What for?
You're 737.
Unsure of the reasoning, but go ahead. And yeah, fair enough. Sydney Tower, Qantas 500, requesting push, Bay 5, domestic 1.
Qantas 500, pushback approved, and just straight up at the phone number, just realised that you're using MSF.
Push approved, Qantas 500.
Top of descent's coming up in less than, what's that, 60, 70 miles? Oh, actually, wait, it says it right there. 68 miles. Let's zoom in a bit so you can actually see what's going on. If you want to look out the window again. Oh, great view. Okay, back in the cockpit. Actually, no, there you go. Just in case you want to enjoy it. Okay, lunchtime's over. There's Canberra. And, well, yeah. So we'll turn this rubbish off. Don't forget our markers.
Station calling, confirm you don't have a cat in the cockpit.
Yeah, it did sound like a bit of like cat. Okay, Albury, goodbye. Hello, Canberra.
Station calling. Are you a cat?
Oops. Wait, Wollongong's got an individual. VOR. There we go. So if we get in trouble, we can always go to Wollongong.
Just so you... Just 521, hold position.
Just 343, requesting taxi, Bravo 10.
Just 333, taxi, Charlie, cross runway 25, Bravo 10, 90 point runway 34 left.
Charlie, cross 25, Bravo 10, hold runway 25,
just 333, north runway 25, runway 34 left.
Taxi, Charlie. Cross 25. Bravo 10 holds front on the 34 left.
Bravo 10, that's, yeah, 1-6 left.
And corner 500, you're getting goal up for me out in frequency.
What?
Just 521 following the company traffic, taxi Charlie, runway 25, Bravo to 94, runway 34 left.
Follow the company traffic, just as happening.
Let's send him a request.
Sydney Tower, corner 500, taxi 3 to left.
Corner 500, taxi Charlie, runway 25, Bravo 10 on point, runway 34 left.
Taxi Charlie, cross 25, 34 left, yeah.
Bravo 10 on point, runway 34 left, corner 500.
Sydney Tower request. Audio. Yeah, microphone's working. Sydney Tower request. Okay. Let's check the fuel. Fuel's pretty much the same.
Just 333, hold point Bravo 10 3 to left, ready for departure.
Just 333, g'day. Would you like to wait for your buddies to catch up, or do you want to take off from now?
I'll be holding short, left, okay.
Just 333, no problem for now. Line up, wait, run, triple left.
Wonderful way, run, 3 left, just under 63.
Sydney Tower radio check.
Last session calling, your availability is 3x5, you're very crackly, say again.
We're just having a problem getting the ATIS. Can you just transmit a weather report?
Station calling, say again, call sign only.
Corner 7.
Last session calling, where are you actually located? I can't find you.
Reset. 20 miles, so we might as well start going down. We're at domestic 7.
Stations, are you having trouble getting the ATIS up?
Yeah, probably should squat mode Charlie, by the way. There we go. Oop, there we go. And let's go 2000.
Just a 333, 34 left, 3 different up.
Just 333 on my tree fall left, clip takeoff.
34 left, take off, just 3.
Good.
It's a bit uneventful. Still got all our engines. Empty. Now we'll descend faster. Let's go 0.781/270. Boom. Execute.
Qantas 500 also holding short, Bravo 10, I'll 34 left.
Qantas 500, Jetstar 521 on my tree fall left, clip takeoff.
Clip takeoff, Jetstar 521.
This is pretty much our arrival into Sydney.
Monaco Unicom 1228,
I'm
have a
going to
great
get the
flight.
flaps down a bit earlier.
Continue com 122, decimal A, just 333, good day.
Progress. VNAV, descent, and at runway 34 left at 70 feet. So, yep, makes sense, I guess.
Qantas 500 after departing, Jetstar A320, line of weight behind, runway 34 left.
Let's get the weather radar, see if there's any rain or thunderstorms ahead of us. It's cover Kate Sydney, but you never know. Probably should turn up the gain.
Qantas 500, runway 34 left, line of weight.
Line of weight, 34 left, Qantas 500.
That's full gain, and the tilt, let's tilt it down. I don't know.
Sydney traffic information, Bravo, now current. Chances are wind 350 degrees, 8 knots. Information, Bravo, now current. Sydney traffic.
Now Sydney Tower comes 7363. Say the changes again.
Compass 7363, the chances are wind 350 degrees, 8 knots.
350. Thanks. Okay, let's get our winds. Oops. So let's descend a little bit slower. 0.71/270. Whoops, 265. Oops, that's wrong one. 0.781/265. There we go. Forecast up, link ready, let's load them in.
Qantas 500, runway 34 left, clear to take off.
Let's check some.
34 left, clear for takeoff. Qantas 500.
We need that to stay below 270 knots for our gear that's come down. Yep.
Qantas 500, contact depart correction, 102 Newcom 122.8, have a great flight. Qantas 500, 102 Newcom 122.8.
At least the rudder trim that we've put in isn't dependent this time on the engine thrust as much. The faster we're going... Yeah, I'm actually... Oh, I guess the faster we're going, the more influence the rudder will have on the rudder trim will have, but at least we don't have to like put more trim as we accelerate the engines and everything. Man, the speed management's not too good. Maybe we should just go rivet straight to sausage. Don't have to fire the star. There's no controls, I guess. Maybe we'll just cut the corner. Bang to there. Yeah, why not? chuck us heaps high. I mean heaps, yeah. There's not much difference actually. I guess because we're not descending. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe because we're just descending slowly, so. So let's get a proper intercept going. Sausage. Plan. Sausage, so we'll have 190 and we'll do that at 4 miles. Chuck it in there. Bam. Oh, I've got to do the join it all up. There we go. So we'll come in here and then we'll get our intercept angle going and then intercept the localizer. That's the plan. Now plane's going crazy. Now she's happy again. Actually, because we're so low, we can probably put our flaps back up. And we'll go 260. That joke's 265.
Sydney Tower, Sierra Tango 365, mic check.
Sierra Tango 365, 555.
Temperature. What's going on here? One or more of these occur. A zone duct overheat, the master trim air switch fails, closing the zone temperature control fails. So it's the cargo detent.
Sierra
Zone
Tango
reset.
365, requesting flight plan 05.
Let's reset that.
Sierra Romeo 1265, could you say again please? Baby was crying in the background.
Yeah.
Sierra Tango 365,
Poor
requesting
passengers.
flight plan as filed.
Sierra Tango 365, I'm not catching your flight plan. Have you filed Sydney as your
Let's
arrival?
put the cargo tent to auto. Then we'll deal with the next
Sierra
one.
Tango, hold tight.
Okay, bleed duct leak on the left.
Sierra
Bleed duct
Tango,
air. So we want to isolate
365,
the
cleared
bleed.
to operate in the circuit area over range
Yes,
34
yes.
left-hand circuits, not above 1,500, squawk
what's
mode
going on
VFR.
here? Why isn't this button working?
Clear to do left-hand traffic patterns.
I don't know.
1,500.
That's probably the wrong button to test it on.
Walking VFR.
So we've actually lost. Or is that
Sierra
a
Tango
screen?
365, not above 1,500.
Is it the screen or is it the switches?
A firm. At or
Okay,
below.
so we want to isolate.
1,500.
So we've got a leak anyway. We want to isolate the left. I believe 11 unaffected. Yep. So the isolation on the unaffected side, which is the right, is on. The affected side is off. The air switches are for the engine bleeds are off. The pack control switch on that side is off. The hydraulic pump of the affected side. Oh, I'm so bad at these. Engine demand. Hydraulic demand is it? I keep getting mixed up with this, and that's to off, I believe. Hydraulic demand pumps. Hydraulic wing anti-ice is off. Do not use wing anti-ice. Do not accomplish that or that. Hydraulic pressure. Maybe I don't know if I pressed the wrong one. Or is it that one I turned off? Meese, I don't know. Actually, no, that's that one that comes off. Yay, autopilot disengages. So the left has bad data coming in. So I'm actually going to switch to the right. Actually, no, I'm going to keep on the center because it seems somewhat reliable. Let's check the other side. 13, I don't know why it disconnected. Maybe just had a motor failure or something. We'll keep that there so I can see the standby switch.
Sierra Tango 365, push like approved in squawk mode Charlie, please.
We got no land 3.
Yeah, Tango
Whoop.
365 pushing back and squawking Charlie.
Why did that just happen? Hang on, what's going on here? Something's not right. Something's bad. We got miss. I'm actually going to go back to the left. No, wait, we want that one FMC right or FMC left. CDU left. CDU. Ooh. So this is the nav one. Okay, let's get our position up. Position's there. FMC left or FMC right. No, CDU left is there. So we have to turn off. Oh, how do we do these? CDU left's dead. Something's majorly wrong with CDU left. CDU right's good. FMC right's good. FMC left. No data, no options.
Apologies, down Sierra Tango, just
GPS
having a rough
update.
time trying to find the ident button.
Split iris
Sierra
operation.
Tango. It shouldn't be the ident button, it should be either transponder on or squawk mode Charlie for that aircraft.
Man, that's weird. Wonder if we're visual yet. Oh yeah, we could fly visually if we need to. So we want to just use. Oop, I'm looking at the wrong one. Don't get off that off. So CD is there we go. So I just need to use the FMC. So we've lost the FMC left. Data. We've got a bad GPS unit. So if we come up to 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh dear. Scroll up here to our CBs. Where's the GPS? No data. CDU left. So it's our FMC left nav. Bam. I think that's right. Or did I just stuff it up? Now let's go back and turn it back on. Might just need a reset. And we won't pull anything else.
Sierra Tango 365, I may have found something online that can help you out.
Hey, phone, throw and ready.
Empty.
365, if you're using a CJ4, you should be able to click tune,
Oh, Fox 1.
input your score code there, and then press ATC1.
CD right. Yeah, there we go. Got that back. That's there. Let's check the other data, which
Can
is
we
not
give me the
good.
last one?
Okay, we got. So we lost our auto throttles.
Input the score code and then select ATC1.
Forgot about that. Let's go 250 knots. I think we're going to be on visual for this. And there's an engine. Lost flaps. So we're going to go extend our alternate flaps. So we go flaps 5. Need to slow up.
Apologies, I'm just new at this.
Yeah, we'll get our gear down while we're at it just in case.
Oh, my mistake. It should be available to input it. See on the left below your attitude indicator on that same screen, is there a button that says XPDME.
Okay, so the heading.
X-ray Papa
Heading.
Delta Mike Echo.
Do we have a compass up here? So we are flying. Oh, we're flying. No, wait. Oh, yeah, we're flying 100. Just our standby compass there. Make sure these kind of match up.
Is this on the flight computer or somewhere else?
But I'm not sure if our. How much that's set to. That should be there. That should be there. That should
Just
be
on
there.
your
There we go.
PFD on the left, the
Yeah, these switches
left-hand
aren't
one.
working. That's annoying. So I don't know what's actually failing. Only 2 of our landing gears come down. So let's get our extend the nose, alternate gear, and extend the wing, the nose and body, just because both of them aren't working. Let's get our flaps. Let's bring the speed back. These flaps could take ages.
Sierra Tango 165, I believe once you've inputted your score code, press the ATC1 button and it should be available
Let's
there.
get an idea of when the ILS is there. Okay, so we do have an ILS. We're 15 miles from Sydney, which is, that's what, okay. Let's check that on our FMC. No, where do you do that? Fix, that's the one. TSAT. Bam. So we're, yeah, 16 miles, that lines up, which is good. So that's the localizer, we'll go back to the markers. Okay. Our flaps are slowly coming down, all our gears locked in, which is good. Would like to know which engine. Looks like it's engine number 1, it's got higher heat. Could push up the throttles. Just to see if that has any effect on what the... I can't check number 2. Flaps control, okay. So it looks like it is updating. This screen, yeah, this screen's updating. I just can't control it. Actually, no, I can do it through here, I think. I believe there's some way I can control it through... ICAS, here we go. Is that it? Control panel on, select. Here we go. That's what I want. Stats page. For the engines. Fuel. Gear. Okay, let's flaps control, hydraulic pressure 1. Yep. EFIS control left. Yep. Enable RMP. So 3000, yep, sweet. RF left, bleeds, no, cancel that one. So we'll recall that.
Sierra Tango 365, just confirming what the score code was.
Fuel balance 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, sweet.
VFR score code, so that's going to be 1200.
Let's go back to our engines page.
Confirming 1200. Sierra Tango 365.
Sierra Tango 365 affirmative.
Engine 3 oil filter. Do we have time to do that? Yeah, I guess so. Just bring this speed back to 180 knots, then we can go flaps 30, 205, we can go flaps 25. Flaps, hope they get out. Got localizer indications, it's not live yet. Okay, engine 3 oil filter. Engine 3 oil filter, doesn't have the triangle, so we want the number 3. Retard slowly until engine oil filter blanks, which look like it's going to just be there anyway. Okay, about to turn left for our intercept.
Left hand trim fatigues at or below 15.
We'll set the auto brakes to 3.
Squawking 1200.
Affirmative, Sierra Tango 365.
Oopsie. Sorry, number 2. Okay, turning on to the intercept.
1002.
There's a quiet slope, that's a handy indication. The localizer switched over, which is a good sign. So that means it's getting in some sort of indications.
Sierra Tango 365, pushback approved.
Yeah, something's wrong with this. Number 1.
Sierra
Fine,
Tango
kill that.
365, pushback approved.
Yeah, it's definitely number one.
Sierra Tango 365.
Because the noise stopped. So we got flaps 25. So we can go back to or pretty much VREF speed and just hope that flaps 30. Well, flaps 30 should be. No, I haven't pressed it. There we go. Flap 30 set. Gear down's green. Auto brakes on. Approach armed. Or do we want to autopilot it? Anyway, let's look out the window.
Localizer active.
I think it's a compressor stall or something, that noise. Or unless it's a foreign object, but the foreign object might be fire. Okay, the glide slope's actually getting higher. Okay, we're at 3,000. Yeah, let's call up tower. City Tower, get a compass 7363 with you intercepting 34 left.
Compass 7363, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 7363. That makes it easy. Engine overheat, engine number 1, NSL anti-ice. Okay, everything's all good on the ILS. This one's probably not important. Overheat number 1. But we're doing it anyway. Engine bleed. Yeah. Thrust lever, so I need to put the thrust lever number 1 to idle. Yeah. Here we go. On the glide slope, flaps aren't coming out to 30. Just quickly put in our V. Yeah, of course. Which one was that? Hopefully number 1. Actually, I don't know. Might have been 1 anyway. Oh, I can't use that. That's right. This one. Cancel, recall, flaps control. Yep. RS left. Balance. Yep. Okay, sweet. I wonder if it came back. Yeah, no. Anyway. Okay, in line with the runway, slightly to the left.
Sierra Tango 365, push back, awaiting taxi instructions.
Sierra Tango 365, taxi Charlie, cross runway 25, Bravo to 90 point runway trees.
No, lane 3, yep. We got lane 2.
Sorry, we'll try this again. Taxi
So
Charlie,
we've
cross
only
runway
got 2
25,
autopilot
Bravo
systems
to 90 point
operating,
runway
so it's only
trees.
using data from 2 autopilots, which I don't actually think number 1's even.
Confirming crossing, taxiing by Charlie, crossing runway
Yeah, we got
25, then onto
Here we go.
Bravo, holding short of runway 34
Need to
left.
get over to that runway.
365.
Sierra Tango 365 from Charlie, your taxi to the Bravo to 90 point runway 34 left.
So I don't know which one the co-pilot said failed, but we're just going to continue anyway without looking it up because we don't have time for that. Just fly the plane.
Tower, hello, Yankee Bravo, establish for the 34 left ILS.
was someone behind us.
Hotel Yankee Bravo, slow to final approach speed and expect landing tolerance.
Thank you, bro. Reduce to minimum speed and we'll await landing clearance. Thank you, Bravo.
Let's go manual throttles. On profile. Clear to land. Gear still good. Flaps still 25. We don't have call outs, so we're just going to have to do this visually. 40. Yeah, we still have the readings.
Bank angle.
I don't care about your bank angles. Whoop. Did we just touch? Yeah, we did. Let's get the nose down. And reverses. And that's great. Number 3 reverser not even working. Okay, manual brakes. Auto brakes mustn't be working.
Auto brakes off, 80 knots.
Get these flaps going. And we'll vacate here. Oh, it's a runway. Let's keep it going. Come on, brake, 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 brake. I mean, I can't believe we even missed golf. Oh, we're going to take it anyway. Oh, don't tell me we can't even turn. You've got to be joking. Sorry, mate. Better repair some stuff. Is that what we want? No. Why can't we turn? Oh, because we turned it off, I think. Auxiliary. Why can't we turn? Why can't we turn? There we go. We're just going to taxi on the grass. Let's go and get off it. This is why I installed auxiliary hydraulics into this plane on number 1. Yeah, Compass 7363 is vacated, so I just had some hydraulic issues there.
Combo 7363, no problem. Are you requiring you to hold your position for a while?
No, we're good. We just request taxi domestic 7. Let's get the AP
Compass
going.
7363, taxi Charlie to the bay.
Charlie Bay 7363. Yeah, let's get our flaps retracted. Yeah, so pretty much, oops, because we lost number 1, I forgot to activate auxiliary because that actually powers the things were taken off, because that actually powers the steering tiller, so I couldn't actually turn off the runway.
Sierra Tango 365, just confirming that I think I've gone the wrong way.
Sierra Tango 365 negative, just turn left onto the taxiway on your left and then cross the runway.
Oh, I didn't even know they landed. Oh, actually, wait, that was when I was
Hey, I'm
talking.
turning left and holding short of runway, Sierra Tango 365.
Anyway, back to the view.
Sierra Tango 365, you're cleared to cross that runway.
Cleared to cross.
Clear to cross runway.
We still got autopilot.
Hotel Yankee Bravo, apologies, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Okay, to land, 3 for left, Yankee Bravo.
Clear, yep. Our plane's still a bit sideways, tilting to the left. Oh, taxiway's up there. What am I doing?
Hotel Yankee Bravo, isn't Taylor flying tonight?
It's a beautiful night out here.
This is the only bay on this domestic side that's capable of holding a 747. I think it's this one. They don't actually have them numbered in these, so probably went to the wrong one, but oh well, too bad. If we break the concrete, there we go.
Tower 10382.
And parking brakes on.
To Townsville.
Probably should have activated our. Ooh, the hydraulic. I mean, the APU didn't start.
Mark, what's going on? You cleared to Townsville via the TESAT. Oh, your flight plan's a bit whacked up. Let me fix it for you.
Oh no, APU's. That's a. Hang on. No, APU's running. I don't know why that's not. Let's do a lights test.
Qantas 382, confirm you want to go to TESAT as your first waypoint. That's directly above Sydney, so you'll be tracking back to Sydney before you go to Richmond.
So we've got APUs running, but for whatever reason it's not generating power.
Sydney Tower, was that to Qantas 382?
Qantas 382, affirmative.
Interesting.
Could you please repeat?
Confirm you want to go to TESAT for your first waypoint because you'll be
let's call
tracking
it a,
back towards Sydney because that waypoint is the VOR for Sydney.
so just plug this in with power, external power.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. I can get rid of TESAT and just go direct to Rick and then proceed from there.
External power 2.
The flight plan from there.
There we go.
Yes, Qantas 382.
So everything's all good.
Qantas 382, stand by. Hotel Yankee Bravo,
Oh, wait.
continue taxi Bravo 9, Bravo,
Yeah, flaps
runway
open
25 to the bay.
Okay, Bravo 9, Bravo to the bay, we'll be under 32. How do you get Bravo?
Qantas 382, if delete the first part of your waypoint, you don't need the airways to Richmond, and I'll give you the Richmond 2 departure with 34 left.
Yeah, see a tower. Oh, panel failure. Oh, that's nice. HF left, boom. Lucky there was only one controller. It's great. Turn all that off. And we survived. Well done, guys. What's our touchdown? 263 feet per minute, nose gear 122. We're 8 meters to the left of the center line. Bank was 3.7 degrees to the left. We're crabbing 1.6 degrees to the right. And we didn't pod strike anything or do any weird stuff. So I reckon that's a good one. Malfunctions. Airframe. So yeah, we just had that gear disagree as we were cruising along. We lost our attitude callouts. Total loss, intermittent loss. ICAS display, which is why we couldn't switch. We didn't. If we had TCAS issues, it wouldn't display it on the map. We had bleed duct leak on number left and pack number 1 faulted. Battery overheated on the main and the DC bus failure on number 4. But yeah, curious about that APU not going. Wonder if I repair it if it comes back up. No. Oh well. So compressor stall number 1, ignition failure number 2, low oil pressure number 1, low oil pressure number 3. Detector loop on fire number 1 failed. Okay, here we go. Radio control panel failure on the left, which we just worked out. IRS excessive map drift. Which is why when we were coming in, that's why it did really weird stuff, I think. Anyway, thanks for flying. Enjoy.